and today I'm going to be doing an Unpopular Opinions Book Tag. I had a poll up on my Twitter page like a month ago actually, and I asked you guys on which videos that you want to see first, like the book tag videos that you want to see first other than the ones that I'm tagged in, and you guys picked an unpopular book tag. I honestly been avoiding to do this book tag quite a while just because I'm afraid of what other people think or if they disagree with me and all that, but everybody's allowed to have their own opinions. That's just, all of us as readers, we're allowed to state our own opinion, and I honestly would respect everybody who have different opinions than me. So, and I'm not going to be tagging anybody just because I know a lot of people have done this book tag, but let's get started. So I have all the questions written down here and some of my answers. And the first question is a popular book or series that you didn't like. I honestly don't know. I haven't read a lot of popular books or series that I didn't enjoy. I honestly enjoy a lot of books that are popular on BookTube, but for this book that I picked out, I don't know how popular it is just because it has bestseller on the cover, so I'm assuming that it's popular, which is After by Anna Todd. This is my library book, by the way, but I honestly read this just because the movie's coming out, so I was assuming that it's popular, but the problem is I read this and it was the biggest mistake of my life. After I've read this, I was like, yep, just as I thought, 50 Shades of Grey, but with Harry Styles, because from what I've heard is a fan fiction of Harry Styles from One Direction, and I found this okay. I'm not the type of romance reader that would read like heavy stuff. That's just my opinion. I'm curious about the sequels. It's just at the same time I don't want to like waste my time reading it because I have other books to read, and yeah, I just picked this book for this specific reason. The next question is a popular book or series that everyone seems to hate but you love. I picked The Wicked Deed by Shia Earnshaw. This book came out last year and I read this over the summer and I ended up really enjoying it, and I was surprised how people like didn't enjoy it as well. But I understand like a lot of people just know like because it just came out and it's popular, people assume that they're gonna like it, but then they end up not enjoying it in the end, which I understand, but I love The Wicked Deep so much. I've read this within 3 days when I've read it, because like it's like pretty short, but well, it's 300 pages, but still, and I just love this, and I know this is becoming a movie, which I'm really excited about, but at the same time I understand that people did not like it as well. The next question is a love triangle where the main character ended up with the person you did not want them to end up with, and I have to pick Twilight. I am sorry. And for warning, if you guys have not read Twilight, just skip ahead of this video. I wish Bella ended up with Jacob. I am sorry, but I wish she did, but she ended up with Edward, which ticked me off, but it happens. But I'm still Team Jacob either way, and most likely I will be making fun of Bella if I reread Twilight because of that. The next question is a popular book genre that you hardly reach for, and this is an easy answer for me because it's horror. I'm not a big horror fan because I literally tried to read a Stephen King book once and I just couldn't get past page 17. So it was like I forgot which book it was, but it was Bag of Bones, that's what it was, and I just can't go past page 17, and from what I've read so far, it was pretty boring, and plus, I'm not a fan of horror movies in general. I'm a chicken, so I get scared easily. I just don't think I would ever read a horror novel, period, but the only type of horror stories that I like is ghost stories, which I can handle pretty well. Plus, I've read a few of them in middle school, but other than that, I would not reach to horror because I'm not a big fan of horror at all. The next question is a popular or beloved character that you don't like. I don't understand how people love him which is Draco Malfoy from Harry Potter. I don't understand how people like him, like, especially when girls say that he's good looking, when I'm like, no, I'm sorry. And they have crushes on him and all that. I never understood why people like Draco Malfoy. I don't like him. I think he's bad. I don't want to say a million words to describe Draco and how much I don't like him. I just never understood why people love Draco Malfoy when he's a bad character overall. The next question is a popular author that you can't seem to get into. This is kind of different because I've read one book by this author and I enjoy it. I'm just not interested in reading his other books, which is John Green. I love The Fault in Our Stars. Don't get me wrong, I love The Fault in Our Stars. It's just, with his other novels, I have no interest in reading them whatsoever. I've just read The Fault in Our Stars because of the hype, especially with the movie come out, and I've read it within 3 days and I love it, and I love the movie as well. I just have no interest in reading his other books. I don't know why, please don't get mad at me. I'm just not interested in reading his other books, and there's nothing wrong with that. I know many people like one book by a specific author but not reading other of their works, but that's just me. I just have no interest in reading his other novels whatsoever, so I'm sorry that I'm not going to get to his other books. The next question is a popular book trope that you're tired of seeing. There's hardly any book tropes that I don't like. There's not a lot that I dislike, but like, I know like triangles was, the love triangle thing was a popular trope at the time, but it's decreased over time, so they don't bug me. It's just, I don't like the concept of it. Like, people would say, oh, I like this guy or this guy better, but other than that, if it love triangle was like pointless, then I would say it's a trope that I'm tired of seeing. But as a writer, I do want to do that sort of trope, but not make it like too obvious. But it's like what I thought of as a reader. If I do that, I would just make it not obvious. But other than that, there's not a lot of book tropes that I don't like. The next question is a popular series that you have no interest in reading. I have 2 series for this one, and they were way popular when BookTube started, which is The Maze Runner and Delirium. If you guys haven't seen my unhaul video, I unhauled them recently. I just thought I have time to read them, but at the same time, I honestly don't. I mean, I've read half of The Maze Runner, and I didn't even finish the first book. It's like I've gotten halfway through the book, but I didn't finish it, and I wanted to read a different book, which was okay, and then I saw the movie and I found out what happened, and I even watched a sequel movie, and I know not a lot of people like the movie adaptations. It's just, I have no interest in reading the book series. I'm sorry, but and same as Delirium, it was like popular when I was in high school, but at the same time, I don't think I would get to read either of the book series. I'm sorry, I'm just don't want to waste my time and never get to them, so that's why I got rid of them, to clear off my... The last question is, the saying goes, the book is better than the movie, but what movie or TV show adaptation do you prefer more than the book? I have 2 easy answers for you guys, which is The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks and A Walk to Remember. And the thing is, I actually watched the movies before I've read the books. Like, nothing wrong with the books, it's just, after, like, The Notebook especially, I just like how they actually show the relationship between the couples before, like, they run into each other again. I just like that, and he didn't explain it a lot in The Notebook, but I'm glad they explained it more in the movie. That's just me. And Nicholas Sparks is one of my favorite writers, like romance writers, but like with A Walk to Remember, it's so different from the movie. It's my favorite overall. I just think both of these movie adaptations are way better than the books. So that's all for the Unpopular Opinions book tag. Please, 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 don't send me hate or anything. Everybody has their right for their opinions. If you guys agree with me or disagree with me, that's fine, but don't send me like bad comments just because I've said something bad about your favorite books. But if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and comment down below which book to movie adaptation, like the movie is better than the books, because I'm curious about your opinions, because I know a lot of people say like the book is better or the movie is better. I'm really curious, and if you want to follow me on social media, I have Facebook under LostRayer, and I have Twitter and Instagram on LostRayer19. I also have Goodreads, which I'll link down below. If you don't want to miss any of my new videos, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!